This video tutorial is brought to you by Arc Ravens Incorporated. This video tutorial will be showing you how to play the Facebook game Doomforge and how to win. Okay, now let's get started here. First is a screenshot I have taken to show you the basics. In the top left corner is a little avatar picture. Prior by my name, the green bar is your health, the little red circle is your level. The bar that is at 0 is your rage, which generates as you fight. Now 1 is a slice move, which adds damage to your attacks. The higher level it is, the more damage it does. 2 is a bleed effect, which does damage over time damage, which you slice them, does damage prior. 3 is a counter. 4 is a daze attack, which stuns them for 3 seconds and allows you to attack them. 5 is a rage move, which is only usable prior to a win, so you have to win the match before this move is available. 6 is a defensive stance, which increases lessens the damage done to you and increases your parry chance. And 7 is a stun attack, which silences them from using any ability for 4 seconds. Now let's get started here. First, you can see a level 8, a level 9, and a level 10. I will start off with the level 8 opponent, which is a level lower than me. As you can see, verse screen, standard. Okay, I will start off with rage since I've won my last match. I will use defensive stance. I will use the stun attack, which stuns him for 3 minutes and does damage, and then I will use my stomp. Now you always want to get your stun effect and your stomp off as soon as possible. The faster you get them off, the faster the cooldown, which means the more you can use them in a fight. Now you can use your other 2 moves, the bleed effect, as you can see I just used, or your one that just lit up, which is number 1, your slice attack. But I try to save my rage. The more rage you have, the better off you are in a match. Now you do, once you start getting them low, you just go on out if you want. It depends on your style. I'm more of conservative. Next I'll be going on to the same level as me, which is a level 9 opponent. Okay, now that's level 9. As you can see, the higher you go up, the more experience and money reward you will get. 170, 213, so on. Now I'll be basically starting off the same way. You always want to start off using your defensive stance. Now you can go to a stomp from your defensive stance if you feel that it's a waste of your defensive stance if the opponent's stunned for 3 seconds and they're not attacking you, so it's really up to you. I'll use rage because I won my last match. Defensive stance, stunner. I'll use my stomp move, make sure she can't move. Then I'll just keep attacking her. Like I said, I have a little bit more rage because, like I said, your rage ability prior to your win increases your damage depending on the level. Mine right now is by 45, increases my attack by 45, and it also generates 15 rage. So that gives you rage right off the bat, which is an excellent ability. Now see here, I'll use Slicer. She's dead. I'll have to wait till the next match to show you the counter attack. I haven't got to show it to you yet. That you always want to hit when it's available. Always press that button when it's lit up. Okay, now you got to pay attention to your opponents too. You never want to go at somebody too heavily more geared than you, because their weapon can shoot through you. Their defense can take a few whacks from you. You always want to prepare for it. So let's refresh here. That opponent was a little too hard. Now this one right here has gear which she has bought. Don't want to mess with her. This person also has gear. That sword right there has eaten through my health before, so we'll take this as a lesson learned from the past. So let's try again. Now this opponent is a lot more compatible for me. I can see myself giving more of a challenge from this than somebody more overpowered than me. Okay, now I'll start off like I usually do, raging since I won my last match. Defensive stance. Like I said, I can't express this enough. You want to get all these moves out as fast as possible so that you will be able to use them more in the match. Now your other 2 moves are always gonna be your main parry. Always want to use that button right there when it is optional. Always use it. It does a lot of damage depending on the level, so you always want to keep your moves up to date on their level. And yes, it does get more expensive as you level. As you can see, I just used my defensive stance. A good time to use it. I was helpless there. I was stunned. Now I'll finish him off with a stomp. Yes, the stomp does quite a bit of damage depending on your level also. So like I said, it's always good to keep your moves up to date. Always good to keep your moves up to date. And you see I've had my share of losses, pretty much gotten down how to win in this. My rating's pretty high. I've had quite a few wins, so that's pretty much it for the combat. I'll kind of show you the upper tabs now. Now you always want to check your gear. Now the first things that you want to save up for is decent gear to get you in, like I am, level 10's the max. But then you want to save up for your rings and stuff, because that's stuff that you won't be changing out probably hardly at all. Now level 10 is the highest right now because this is like a beta, a test trial version. The real game hasn't fully come out yet, but once it does, there's going to be a lot more features, and I'm hoping a different class besides a fighter. You know, I'm all up for that, but I like magic users or rogues or something like that. Now here you always want to make sure that you get a few friends on here. I got at least 9. I try to keep real life friends on here, but the more friends you have, the more quests you'll be able to do. Like this one right here takes 9 teammates, and you get 70 silver per hour, so pretty good for the money for right now. But you also get a chance to get gold on this quest, so yeah, it's always good to get your teammates up there so more quests do become available. Now you can't exit this, so don't hit the quit job button. Just go to a different tab at the top like that and just click around. You know, I accidentally quit a job before, you know, on accident, not paying attention. But I think that's it, and this has been an Ark Ravens Incorporated video tutorial, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.